everybody, and welcome back. Here we are again, more cleaning of the house, just getting on, getting done and doing what I can as usual. For anybody new, welcome to the page. Before you start, please like and subscribe. My name is Charlotte, I'm a mum of 3, living here in Derbyshire in England, just getting on with it, being as natural as I possibly can with people. Just showing you that I'm a normal mum, normal struggles, normal strifes and normal messy house, trying to get on it as usual. So here we go. So on this day I'd had a quick delivery. These are lunch bags that I'm opening from Hype. I just decided my kids needed new lunch bags to carry their boxes in because my 2 daughters have recently started taking pack up, just to give them more option and break things up a bit instead of having school dinners. So they're the ones I'd ordered and they loved them. Actually, on this day, before I started filming, I decided to do most of the parts, and then I decided not to film me doing the parts because, as I've said in a previous video, my stepdad had said how I do a lot of parts all the time and it took up a lot of content. If people want to see me doing the parts again, or it doesn't bother you or you enjoy it, please let me know in the comments and I'll put it back in. Just don't want to bore people with the same repetitive things, but let me know. So just to let you know, what I'm doing here is actually these clothes I'd sorted through and I took them to the charity shop, and you see later I sorted through a load of shoes in my front room and they also went to the charity shop as well. It's just stuff we don't wear or don't use, and there's just no point in hanging on to it when somebody else could make better use of it, and somebody who doesn't have as much money or as enough money to buy brand new can pick things up really cheap and still have nice things. So for anyone wondering, that ottoman is for the front room, but I have had it in the hallway because it's kept all the shoes in it. But now I've redecorated the hallway, the colour doesn't go in the hallway, so now I need a new one, and this one is back in the front room. I don't really like that it's filled with shoes, but me and the kids, we seem to have accumulated a lot of shoes, and I need somewhere to put them. I just don't like them lying around randomly. It stresses me out. I don't know about other people, but for me it frustrates me, and my children leave them out in the middle of the path in the hallway, so I'm always falling all over them. So the box is there and the kids have to put the stuff away into it. If I'm honest, now that my children are a bit older, my youngest is 7, nearly 8, I find that I can keep the front room mostly tidy because I don't have the kids' toys downstairs anymore, and I do enjoy it, and it doesn't take me that long to tidy up anymore, so it's nice to have at least one room that doesn't get absolutely cluttered all the time. So here I am with my Shark Hoover. It is a cordless one, but I'm just wondering what people would rate more, whether they prefer the Shark or the Dyson, because I'm not 100% sure about my Shark at the minute. So I'm just wondering what people's opinions are and what you have and what you find best. So I'd done my stairs to match my nice new hallway. I just stripped them off, sanded them down and painted them white. It took a lot of coats of paint and I just used some spray adhesive to put down the carpet tiles, and I love it. Here I am for the first time going into my girls' room. What a mess. This is after 2.5 weeks. It's awful. This is my son's room. His room is never as bad as the girls'. That is my room. As you can see, it's a catch-all area. Here I am getting on with the girls' room. It does take me a while. It actually took me about 2 hours, but obviously with the video speeded up and cut down into little bits, it's only a few minutes for you, but it took me 2 hours to do this room. Okay, so I don't know what other people's systems are, but mine for bedrooms is usually to get all the clothes off the floor and onto the beds and any large bits, and then pick all little bits up and into the bin. I do usually sit on the floor, pick a space, and then just whip myself around, as you'll see. You'll see me sort something under my daughter's bed. It's a duvet cover, her winter one, her summer one's on at the minute. And that's the only place I can store it at the minute, because I've got 3 in my room stored, just rolled up and placed in the corner. There's just not enough room in the house, there's not enough storage. But my kids have got all these things, and here's me just going through it, sorting out pens and finding lots of bubbles and just picking up clothes and rubbish, and it drives me crazy. My kids know that there is a rule where you have to keep your room tidy, but obviously I'm too soft on my kids, and I have to do it, but they do get punished and lose electronics for a day or two depending on the state of it, so they don't just get away with it and then I just clean it up, but they do get punished if it gets this bad. But that's the punishment, they lose electronic time, and then they're like, then they don't know what to do with themselves, but that's their punishment. The duvet on all of our beds at the minute is a coverless duvet. So it's like a duvet cover and a duvet, but they're attached, and it's a lot lighter. It feels really nice. It's really lovely to sleep on, and it doesn't get you too hot, and you get the pillowcases with it. I ordered these from Studio, which is a catalogue. We've all got one. The kids love them, and just before anyone wonders why I leave so much of the cover down at the front there, that's just how my daughter likes it. She likes it all the way down because she tends to lie on top of this and then has the blankets over her. But they're called coverless duvets, and they're absolutely wonderful, and they're lovely, and they've got a lovely range. Not cheap, but not excessively expensive, but we love them. I have the pink one to the grey one that you can see there, and my son has a Minecraft one, and the girls have the grey stars. So yeah. Okay, so what you're seeing now, this is my daughter's wardrobe. She has a mirror in the back of it, and that right there is a picture of me and her when she was born. And I love that she has it there, and she absolutely loves it. I actually hate this part of my daughter's room. She has a desk there which is meant to be for her schoolwork, but it is catch-all area for her, and she puts all the rubbish on the chair, which drives me insane. She does have the Moses basket, and there's a car seat in there as well, and they are because she has a reborn doll. She doesn't play with it anymore, but she had all these things. I think we'll be getting rid of them now because she just doesn't bother with it anymore because she's getting older and she's finding different interests. So that'll be more things that she gets, and we get rid of them. So just to point out, the wallpaper that you can see obviously wasn't for my eldest daughter that was down. This bedroom was split in two at one point with a very large unit, and my youngest two were in here, my son and my daughter, so that was his side of the room, and her side of the room different. But I am actually on strike, as Mum, I'm on strike, and I refuse to decorate or redecorate the room until they can look after their room, and that's not happening so far, so I'm not redecorating it. She hates it, she wants it gone, but if she can't look after her room, I'm not going to redecorate it. You might think that's being mean, some people may not agree with it, but that's one of the rules in my house. These right here in this basket are homemade squishes. I think I'm saying it right, my daughter made them. I'm really proud of them, and she loves them, and she does play with them, so she keeps them in the basket. So onto my little girl's side of the bedroom. As you can see, the wallpaper there is different. I do have to do a lot for my youngest daughter. She has learning needs and is awaiting assessment for autism. So I have to help her a lot. She can't organise, she can't handle stress of things like this, so I do try my best to encourage her, and she can do little bits, but otherwise it does overwhelm her and she gets very, very stressed. So that's me cleaning her side of the room. Okay, I'm showing you these vans here. They are my eldest daughter's, and as you saw on the bottom, they were rainbow coloured to support Gay Pride Month. My eldest daughter is bisexual. It doesn't matter in our family. She is who she is. She's wonderful, and we love her. Okay, so the quickest way to get things downstairs in my house is to throw them out of the window onto the front garden, where I pick them up and put them away later. As you've just seen there, it was a bit of old flooring from the top of the stairs, because I've just redone the top of the stairs, the same as the bottom. This right here, what I'm showing you, is my youngest daughter's worry monster. You can find them on the internet. They're very easy to get. They're not expensive at all. And the mouth zip opens, and what the point is that kids can write down their worries and their fears, put it in the worry monster, and obviously, you know, as a parent, you take it out and wow, the kids aren't looking, and it makes the kids feel better, and they feel like they've got rid of that worry, and it really helps my daughter. Okay, so now on to my son's room, which didn't take me long at all. He really doesn't make that much mess. I was just trying to organise his books, his lamp and some games, and the lamp kept falling over, so I had to climb on the bed here. I don't like getting on it because I am a large woman. I am quite weighty, and I always worry that I may break one of the slats or something, so I get on and off as quickly as possible. Okay, and here we are, all done. This is the after of my girls' room. All done and lovely. Did not look like that 2 days afterwards. My eldest daughter is a little Harry Potter obsessed. That's why the Lumos sign and the Harry Potter platform plaque are up there, and one of the wands. And here's my son's room, nice and tidy, and it is still that tidy. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.